Peace World, it's Phoenix. I'm in the beautiful Costa Rica right now. And right now we just been looking at some properties. We're about to acquire some land. We're gonna build a university. I'm really excited about that. This has been on the vision board for a while. And right now I'm just at this botanical garden near the land that we're going to acquire. And it's very beautiful, very peaceful. The waters here are like a turquoise blue and very, very tasty to drink. But anyways, aside from that, I was just mentioning that because it's the Aquarius age, and we are living in this Aquarian time, so where we are just coming together and we're helping one another, and we're all being hippies, and we're doing plant medicine and we're healing, and it's a great time to be alive. Especially that 2020 was so dark. It was like 2020 was the end of the Pisces age, when it was just lockdown and restrictions and masks, and it was just put on your straight jacket, and like Pisces really showed its butt. And Pisces was just like, that's the dark side of Pisces. The dark side of Pisces is imprisonment, enslavement, delusion, illusion. The great side of Pisces is truth and enlightenment, but you really got to work to get it. That's the thing. That's why so few was getting enlightenment during the Pisces age. So we all worship them, Gandhi and Jesus and all these people we worship. Anytime a leader stepped up in the Pisces age and showed that they knew something, people worship them. But really, we all could have been, these type of great figures in our own right, what we call geniuses. We all could have been that. But the Aquarius age is here, and it was sparked by the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction that just happened 2020 winter solstice, and that energy is still present. And we're going through so many different planets are in Aquarius right now. We got Saturn is in Aquarius, Jupiter's in Aquarius, we have Venus is in Aquarius. I have it written down. The sun is in Aquarius, the moon is in Aquarius this month. It's just, we have a new moon in Aquarius on February 16th. What else? Venus enters Aquarius the beginning of February. And the list just goes on. We have so many different things going on with Aquarius. So, yeah, so it's important to know why 2020 was so dark. It was the end of the Pisces age that was noteworthy. It was very noteworthy. It was very clear. It was just so like a sci-fi thing, and that's just so Pisces, just saying goodbye. And now we're into this Aquarius age. It's still going to be dark times these next couple years because the Pisces energy has to let go, because Pisces is a little clingy, but the Aquarius is a little rebellious. Okay, so we're going to see a lot of rebels. There's going to be a lot of rebellious. There's going to be a lot of revolutionary type of acts acting out in public. There's going to be a lot of civil rights issues. There's going to be a lot of these things going out, and you're going to see people like me going to nature and just not wanting to be bothered with that. Not that I just want to get away, and not that I'm encouraging other people not to be involved, because that could be the perception of it. But the perception of this thing is it's the Aquarius age / the new earth, the new age. Somebody needs to build that. So while other people are blowing things up, somebody needs to be building something that's going to be reaching the stars and reaching the sky, and something some people can go to really usher in this Aquarius age once everything's destroyed and goes through this dark phase of Pisces saying goodbye. So important things to note with this Saturn and Jupiter conjunction is that a lot of leaders have died during this conjunction. Mainly a lot of presidents, and it happened consistently for like 120 years straight, which is like, wow. It makes me wonder if anything's going to happen with our president. I hope not. I wish death upon no one. But we're not, we don't, astrologers shouldn't read the stars from a emotional or from an attached perspective. You just got to read it from an unbiased perspective. And if the history is showing you like, yeah, starting in 1840, 1860, 1880, 1900, 1920, 1940, 1960, and then with John F. Kennedy, all these presidents, even Abraham Lincoln has fallen into this. Every 20 years, a president has gotten severely sick, died, or assassinated. So history always kind of repeats itself. So if we see something happen, hopefully not, like I said, to a powerful figure, we know that it's in alignment with what happens with Saturn and Jupiter. I don't know why. It's just we interpret these energies, we jot down the data, and we see that this could happen again, right? So yeah, I want to share some notes with you. To summarize what I think is going to happen this year is there's going to be huge rebellion. There's going to be huge revolutionary shifts. There's going to be a massive exodus of people going to the tropics to different parts of the world, or just to be more in nature in general, okay? So this is the spark of the Renaissance age right now. And if you look back at the Renaissance age back in the 1400s, there was this great plague, you see? And then right after the plague, what happened? What occurred? And this was also Saturn and Jupiter that happened during this time. So what happened after this plague was the Renaissance, or the Enlightenment era. The Enlightenment era, the Renaissance era, music, dance, harmony together. That's what's about to happen again. I'm telling you. And I can confidently say it's about to happen again because me and my soul tribe are creating it. So the best way to know the future is to create the future. But it's also written in the stars. So the end of Pisces, the beginning of Aquarius age, is to rise out of lower side of Pisces, which is the delusional, overly dreamy, dramatic, easily controlled, or taken advantage of because of the heart of Pisces. So the Pisces energy, mainly what we saw was lower Pisces, and that's so sad. That just shows that this world is in a lower frequency. We could have all been enlightened in the Pisces age. We could have all been walking on water in the Pisces age. And shout out to Christ for showing us that. He's like, heaven is now, and look, you can do this too, walk on water, come on. But people killed Christ, and people wanted to worship money, and people wanted to, indulge into the matrix, the illusion, the lower nature of Pisces. So the Aquarius energy saves us from the dark side of Pisces through innovative thinking, rewiring, creating, rebuilding new bonds in humanity, community, that community energy. That's also what's happening. So we're seeing people, the veil is being lifted to where people having to let go of the old paradigm. People are having to let go of the illusion. They're having to do it. And they're faced with the brutal reality of Pisces. Like I said earlier, mass restrictions, borders, curfews. This is the lower dark side of Pisces. And if you take this isolation, quarantine period that's going on now, you could sit in that darkness and come out more conscious, more enlightened. But most people probably won't. They will just cry and just wait for things to go back to normal and not take advantage of so much time that they have on their hands to level up. The Saturn and Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius was also in the 1400s, as I mentioned, which was a great plague and was followed by the Renaissance age. After darkness comes the light. Darkness means death, famine, and war. This is what happened. So expect that to happen. Look, I'm not trying to tell you what you want to hear. I just want you to be prepared. Expect darkness, expect famine, expect war, and then expect unicorns and hippies and Renaissance. So important transits is Uranus has been in Taurus for a while, and Uranus changes things, and Taurus is the values, the currencies, our possessions. So we should expect a shift in what we value. We should expect changes in money, which is why you see a big interest in cryptocurrency. The US dollar is about to fall or take on a new role. I could definitely see a new currency during this period of Uranus and Taurus. We're definitely going to get a new currency. I would say within the year, maybe sooner. That's just what Uranus is here to do. Uranus is here to change our values, money, and possessions. And gratefully, people are going to be valuing, with all this Aquarius energy, people are going to be valuing land more. The security. Taurus is about security. People are going to be valuing homesteading, land, community. This is going to be the new security for the Taurus, because Taurus energy is about security and values and possessions. So this is what's going to happen. And Mars is in the mix right now until March 3rd, from January 6th, 2021 to March 3rd. So you're going to see a fire under people to go and invest, go and buy land. Well, why do you think I'm here in Costa Rica? We're buying land. We're starting a farm. We're building a school. We're building a yoga retreat center, or a Tai Chi retreat center, plant medicine training workshops. I can't even talk right now. So many good things that we're about to accomplish and do. I'm so excited. Okay. So I'm gonna end this video soon. There's so much Aquarian energy, and it's not even just me just saying, oh, I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic. I can feel all this Aquarian energy everywhere. No, it's literally written in the stars. There's like 7 or 8 planets in Aquarius right now, when it's just like Aquarius is here. It's like we're here right now, and there's an ant crawling on me, and it's not biting me. So everything is aligned, and this is the new world, and I'm loving it, and I'm happy. So be mindful of what you give your energy to. Because in every age, just because it's the Aquarius age doesn't mean that everything is going to be all great and love and happiness and peace. It doesn't mean that. Every age has a dark side, just like Pisces age have a dark side. You know, Aquarius age is very artificial. That's the dark side of the Aquarius age. It's very artificial. There's going to be a lot of invasiveness, right? And there's going to be a lot of intruding. There's going to be a lot of, you're not going to have privacy. You know, there's going to be cameras everywhere. There's going to be computers everywhere. There's going to be screens everywhere. Why? Because Saturn rules Aquarius. And Saturn also rules black screens and black squares. So you're going to see black screens and black squares everywhere, but you're not going to feed into that. You're going to feed into the other side of the energy, the other side of the spectrum, to really make the positive Aquarian energy cover this world, which is going to be the new earth, the new heaven, which is what we've been waiting for thousands of years. Okay, ant on my forearm now, just crawling around, not biting me, so that's a good sign. I love it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do some more updates. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on this Renaissance age that's happening now, this Aquarian age that's just happening now. And I want you to hold tight, because there's gonna be a lot of darkness that has to come. It's necessary, but it's fine. There's gonna be something beautiful that's born from all this. We're not going through all this for no reason. We're not doing all this in vain. It's all for a reason. So peace, love, and light. It's Phoenix. Check out the Patreon. Support the movement. Peace.